I'm currently on a winter road trip through Scotland, and I know what you might be thinking, this doesn't look very wintry, and you're right. Visiting the beaches of Scotland was not on my list when I originally planned a winter road trip. So what am I doing over here on the west side of Scotland exploring some beaches when this wasn't my plan to begin with? Well, my original plan was to visit the Cairngorms National Park, the Isle of Skye and the Glencoe area. But naturally I posted about my trip on TikTok and I had a few people suggest to go to the west coast and visit some of the beaches over here. I checked the weather forecast and there was a few days of sun, so I thought, you know what, it might be nice to explore some beaches whilst it's sunny. Plus, I can just get the ferry from Mallaig over to the Isle of Skye and it will all work out perfectly. Well, at least that was the plan. I have a very bad habit of just walking and not actually looking at a path or a map or anything. I'm currently lost in these sand dunes, so I just want to get back to where I was. Did a whole circle around there because I thought there would be a path at the top and there wasn't. Now I have to go back to where I started, so I literally just walked all the way along that beach for no reason. I don't know where I am. Somehow I was gone for 2 hours on that walk. It was very nice, but I'm a bit sad that the tide is so far out. But I think it's on its way in now, so I'm going to wait for it to come back in and maybe fly the drone if it doesn't get blown away. I'm definitely not going to stay parked here for tonight because I'm on a proper slope, but I saw a few laybys up there, so I think I'll head up there once the sun has gone down. Tomorrow I've got a walk planned. Today was supposed to be chill and I ended up just walking for 2 hours just now. But tomorrow I've got a walk planned to a little remote beach off a peninsula over there that someone recommended me. Fiona in the Wild, I don't know if she's on YouTube, but she's on TikTok for sure, and she suggested that because she went there recently and I mentioned how cool it looked in her video. So I'm going to do that walk tomorrow, and yeah, looking forward to that one. Everything is so much better when the sun is out. I'm getting solar to charge the batteries. I don't even need to put the heating on, it's so warm in here. Oh, if only the sun could stay out every day. But I know this is Scotland, and today and tomorrow is the only day of sun that I'm probably going to get for the rest of the trip. Anyone else just have random obsessions with food, but like the obsession comes and goes, like yogurt bowls. Sometimes I love them, sometimes I hate them. Sometimes I start eating them and then halfway through I'm like, yeah, I'm disgusted by this now. But currently, banana, almond butter, honey, yogurt, so good. Another good combination is raspberries, dark chocolate and probably honey as well. That is so good. And in the summer you use frozen raspberries and it's like ice cream. If anyone wants a tip on what's a good snack, then that's a pretty good one. I was planning to fly the drone at sunset and the cloud has just come and fully ruined the sunset. I mean, it still might be nice. To be honest, I don't really enjoy flying the drone. The drone I have is absolutely terrible and it can only fly about 100 meters away before it disconnects. And I feel like drones are just really annoying to like other people, like they're so noisy and I just get a bit embarrassed. Oh, I mean, the cloud's kind of moving. Quick, let's do it. What an incredible spot this is. Oh. And you can see the Isle of Skye over there, which is where I'm going to be heading. I think Friday. I think we're going to go Friday. Tomorrow I've got another walk planned nearby to here, and then I think Friday morning I'll get the ferry over to Skye. And yeah, I'm looking forward to Skye because, I mean, look at those mountains. Looks incredible. Right, it's getting cold now though. Now the sun's gone in, so I'm going to head back to the van and catch you tomorrow. I've just woken up, come to the beach, made my coffee, the sun is about to rise and it is incredible. Look at this. It's a little bit chilly, but I'm gonna run and grab my big camera. I don't know if you can see me hidden under this hood. I'm gonna go grab my big camera because I really want to get a photo of that mountain over there as the sun is shining on it. So it looks pretty amazing. Big camera acquired. Let's see if I can get the shot that I'm thinking of. It looked pretty cool. I forget how good this camera is, and I've got a couple like big cameras and I love taking them out to get really nice photos, but also lately I've just been taking this little camera that I'm filming on and getting some photos, and even though they're not as good because it's not as good as a camera, it's still, I kind of just prefer it because it's so much smaller, so much lighter, and it's better than carrying around all of this equipment. So yeah, sometimes you've got to make that trade-off. Lesser quality pictures, but if you're a good enough photographer you should know what you're doing to get a good enough photo with a cheaper camera. But anyway, my foot is frozen because I stood in the water earlier and I've got Crocs on, so I am going to go get dressed and get ready for today's walk, which is to a remote beach. I can already tell this is going to be an incredible walk. I mean, just look at that. There's a few farms out here and one of them has a little gnome village. Look how cool this is. That's so funny. There used to be a house in my hometown that had like a whole gnome universe in their garden, and it was like the highlight of my walk to school. If anyone's thinking about doing this walk, bring waterproof shoes or wellies. Luckily it's partially frozen right now, so I'm surviving with dry feet, but if it was any warmer it would be so muddy and wet. Oh my god. I just fell in the ice. Yeah, don't trust the ice. This spot is absolutely incredible. I've just been doing some photos for coffee and drinking coffee, and I mean, what a spot for it. There was a few people here when I first arrived, but I haven't seen anyone since I got here, so yeah, incredible. I think I'm just going to chill here for a while, and then yeah, the sun's up so it's not cold at all. I mean, I really wish I could go for a swim in that, but I'm definitely not going to. Amazing spot, definitely recommend, but it is now time to head off because there is a camper van service point. Oh my god, it's still very icy, I need to go careful. There is a camper van service point, so like empty waste. There's also a shower, a fill up water and everything near the ferry, and I think I'm going to get the ferry tomorrow morning over to Skye. I need to actually book a ticket. I think I'm going to go tomorrow morning, but I'm going to get the early one, so I'm going to go this afternoon to the service point and do all of that stuff, so I don't need to do it super early tomorrow. I filled these up a bit too much and they're a bit heavy. Why is it so loud? Well, that is all the chores done. Filled my water, emptied the toilet and had a shower, and luckily, because the sun's been out the last few days, my batteries are like fully charged. £5 for the water, £2 for a shower, so I mean that's like well under half price of a campsite. Anyway, there's really not many parking places around this town, and I'm getting the ferry from that town tomorrow morning, so I don't want to go too far. So I found this little lay-by, should be alright. There is a train track right behind me, so I really hope that that's not gonna like scare the hell out of me in the morning. I don't know if I've got a good viewpoint of the sunset here, so I might just catch you tomorrow. If not, and I do manage to go watch the sunset, then enjoy that. Turns out there was a viewpoint about 10 minutes from where I was parked, so I mean, here I am. Oh, I forgot that was filming a time lapse and I've just stood in front of it for 5 minutes. Incredible, but now I feel like I've been saying incredible so much. Insane sunset, but now I'm getting cold, so it definitely is time to go, and I will see you tomorrow for real now. Good morning. Well, I have been very silly and thought that I could spontaneously book a ferry in Scotland in the middle of the winter, and I went to book the ticket last night because I just kept forgetting the last few days, and it shows that it's sold out for like the whole winter. Don't know if that's real or if it's because it's like not letting motorhomes go onto the ferry. Anyway, I'm gonna go down to the port and be that annoying person that says, "Do you have space for me?" even though it says you're sold out. So I mean, I'm already here, so I may as well go and see them. And if they say, yeah, there's no space for motorhomes, we don't let them on the whole winter, then I'll have to just drive around, which is like 2.5 hour drive just to get to the bridge of Skye. So not ideal, but I mean, that's what I get for being silly and thinking that I could just rock up to a ferry. Right, well, it turns out the ferry from Mallaig to Skye in the winter does not accept camper vans. Apparently it's because the boat, like, it will scratch the bottom of the van or something, which seems strange because most cars are lower than vans. But I guess they don't want the they don't want that responsibility. So I guess today I will be driving 2.5 hours around to get to the Isle of Skye. I was also really hoping to grab a coffee and something for breakfast before I hit the road, but it's 8 o'clock and nothing's open, so I guess I'll be making my own coffee, and yeah, a bit annoying, but I mean, I guess that's what I get for not planning things and trying to be spontaneous. But you can't be spontaneous in the winter with a van. Well, you win some, you lose some, because the drive here was pretty amazing, and yeah, even though it wasn't really 2.5 hours that I wanted to drive, it went by pretty quick because the scenery was just so amazing. Now I have finally made it into Skye. I've just seen a skeleton of a deer. I'm not sure how to feel about that, but anyway, I've just arrived in Skye. I mean, I found this pretty amazing park up, view of the mountains over there, although the road is a bit noisy, but can't have it all. Yeah, the drive was super nice, very scenic. I kind of wish I could have captured a bit of it, but also it was kind of nice to not be able to capture it because I was just sort of taking it in and really enjoying it. I was just drinking my coffee, listening to music, taking in the scenes, and just feeling pretty like grateful and fortunate that I could do this and I could be in Scotland, and yeah, that was pretty special. Now I'm on the Isle of Skye. I think I'm going to take a day to just chill, do absolutely nothing, and then I'll be back with another video of everything I get up to here on the Isle of Skye. So apologies if this has been a bit of a shorter video exploring the west coast, but I definitely enjoyed the few days that I had there, and I'm just trying to split up the videos from Scotland. So yeah, stick around, subscribe, and let me know if you're enjoying the videos so far, and yeah, see you in the next video.